Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Ew.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the J's.
When you're dealing with CIs and stuff like that, people don't know. A lot of these CIs getting some good money, man. They getting some good bread. So,
and a lot of them will fuck you over for that bread, too. A lie like a motherfucker.
Well, they have to be lying like a motherfucker for them to come into your shop and do all of this.
I've never sold, I ain't sell nothing. But I thank my little brother, though, because one day we up in there, and they waited till I had a whole lobby full of customers. Me and my wife we were sitting in the back. Feds walked in the door and went just like this, flashed his badge, and said, "Go to the back." Go to the back? Like, what is you talking about? Like, said, "Go to the back." We go to the back. He's like, "Well, we need this." I said, "Whatever y'all looking for, I don't have. I don't know what you talking about." They try to play the good cop, bad cop stuff. You know how they do that. So then the other one say, "You know what? I'm sick of your shit, dude. Fuck this. We know about your daughter getting killed." Then he got my attention. "You know about your daughter getting killed, and we know about your other sons and your wife out there. We got a conspiracy charge on you, and we finna give you 16 years. I'm supposed to be gone till 28, 29. I said, "What am I conspiring? I ain't selling nothing."
So they could give you 16 years, but the motherfucker that killed your daughter is out there gallivanting around like it ain't shit.
Yeah.
Right.
They talk about giving him some bullshit.
Well, see, they walked in there thought they was finna punk him. Because if the feds got something on you, they taking your ass to jail, especially once they expose themselves. And they gonna come get you. They ain't gonna say, "We got you on conspiracy, but we gonna come get you later." That don't happen like that. So they was trying to punk him and trying to get something from him. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he got scared, shut the shop down, did whatever the case might be. Whatever somebody else wanted. Just like what's the name we did the interview with. How his marijuana spots were this and that, and the other ones couldn't go bam.
Exactly.
Too much competition. Y'all get rid of whoop de whoop. I'm gonna keep lacing y'all with a little paper. That's how it fucking work out here. And that's how they be doing the dumb shit.
Yeah.
So with all this shit that he's doing and rapping and raving about his daughter, they trying to do that whole kill two birds with one stone thing.
So you have this clothing line that you've started, and it's a continuation of your daughter's original vision. Am I correct?
No, I just did it just to keep her out there.
Okay, perfect. And we have some of the clothing line here today, and it's at teammonster.com?
Teammonsterwear.com, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll make sure we got the link in the description, everybody. We got some hats there, and he blessed us right there. You know, me and James got the hoodies on right now. So you guys make sure y'all go and support my man. And I wanted to talk to you about something. We've been lately talking about just our health as our health. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on today. You know, you got this thing with the COVID, man, where everybody is shutting doors indoors. A lot of people have lost their jobs, man, and just, you know, it's kind of hard because it's almost like, you know, we were stuck inside for the longest. And then you got situations like this, man. How did you deal with all the stress mentally, man? How do you deal with it? How do you maintain?
Shit, it drove me crazy. My wife had to give me a psychiatrist for a little bit, but I wasn't trying to listen to her because I felt she didn't lose a kid, so she can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, so you didn't think the therapy helped?
No, I was driving her crazy. I drove the psychiatrist crazy. She told my wife to divorce me. She's like, you need to divorce him because he didn't, her exact words was, he done jumped off the boat and drowned, and I need you to stay in this boat with me. But, you know, my wife, she stood by me. Like in, what was it, episode 93, when you said they can't tell me nothing, Big J? I didn't feel she can tell me nothing, but my wife said maybe because I didn't want it to help.
Yeah, therapy is only effective when you want to go go
I
along
fought
with
it
the
the whole
program.
time. Like, but I did go back to her. Like once I started fighting and stuff, healthy as I am, man. Like I think it was a week later, I'm steady going crazy, going off, and my wife had left and went to the store, and she come back home, and I'm outside waiting on her with my arm down. She's like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "I think I'm having a heart attack." She was like, just looked at me. I said, "I'm not finna argue with you. Just take me to the hospital." Shit, she took me to the hospital. Sure enough, I had a heart attack.
He was having a heart attack. Yeah. We have to take care of ourselves out there because we've lost so many people to heart attacks, and stress will kill you.
No, it almost did.
You know, stress will take you off the planet. Stress will take you off the planet, and I know you mentioned that you had a friend that actually came in and told you to like kind of pull it together because you had gained a bunch of weight and everything like that.
Oh,
right?
yeah. His name's Scant. Like, he had came to the house. He had called me as, like, Frost. So I was like, "What up, bro?" He was like, "I need a radio and stuff hooked up, some sounds hooked up." I said, "All right, come on to the shop." So I come out the house, and he looked at me, and he's like, because I had stayed in the house in my bedroom like I was a prisoner in my own home. I stayed in the house for, like, 2 years in my bedroom. I wouldn't come out. Only thing I would do was just eat, take a shower, and go back to bed because I didn't want to deal with it no more. And he looked at me, he said, "I don't even want no work from you. You was out of line." He said, "And if ain't nobody gonna tell you about yourself, I'm gonna tell you about your damn self." He said, "Bro, you need to get your shit together. I know you miss Keisha, but you look terrible." I had gained, I went from 185, 190 to like 280, almost 300 pounds up in there. And then he seen me like 6 months later, and he's like, "That's the Frost I'm talking about." And then I was like, "Thanks, bro." I said, "Man, you hurt my feelings, fam." He said, "Somebody needed to."
Yeah,
No,
that's a real
actually, he was being a friend.
Yeah.
And just to have that one friend come and tell you that, what's his name?
Scant.
Scant, you're a good man.
Yeah, shout out
You're
to
a friend
Scan out
for
there.
real.
You a real friend because a friend gonna tell you when you out of pocket.
Right.
A real friend is gonna tell you when you out of pocket, and so he helped pretty much get you back up on your feet and everything, get you back at things. It's pretty much it sounded like you had lost your will to live.
Yeah, I didn't care. I got up and took all the pictures off the wall of Keisha and my dad. I didn't want to see it no more. Like, they not gonna help me, so I just gave up.
Man,
Till I seen those texts on my phone. That's what made me snap off.
Well, man, you know, I wanted to get you on the show ever since James has showed me your story and everything, and I said, man, it's important that we get this brother on here because you'll be surprised, man, on how many. It's somebody out there right now that's going through the same thing that you went through, that you are going through. What would you have to say to them right now?
I just told them. Well, I got the text from other people when I seen that. I had got text from Dubai, like Spain, and these people had texted me from, I think it was like New York or something. It's like, "We see what you doing. Could you help us?" I said, "Help y'all do what?" They was like, "Fight for her." I think it was his sister or something. He was going through the same thing. I said, "Hey, listen, what y'all have to do is don't let the police scare y'all." I said, once you take one step forward towards them, if they try to push you back one, you go 2 more steps forward. Don't take the word no. I told him I'm allergic to the word no.
That's how you.
Well, a lot of people don't possess that power to fight for what they believe is right. A lot of us just pretty much give up and really think that there's no help, you know, and people reaching out to you because they saw it in you. Everybody don't possess that. And all the people, and maybe that's what your daughter wants you to do, you know, help other people. You know what I'm saying? Help them just like you did me. You got justice for me, get justice for them. Help them, guide them in the right way. And I think that's so positive that you doing that. I truly believe we all got a purpose.
That's why I started that foundation in their name also, besides their clothing line. And the more I talk about this and get it out, I can finish her book. Because right now I'm stuck on the chapters of her birthday, the wake, and the funeral. But by me keep talking, I can go and finish those chapters, and everything else after that I could write about the depression and the fight and everything. It's just those 3 chapters that I'm stuck on. Once I finish that, the book will be finished.
Mm-hmm. So this is something I want to ask you because you're a friend of mine now. Are you still, because I know you go deal with this anguish, until, like I said, this is a forever thing, man. It's not something that you ever forget. Are you still making sure and everything that your mental stuff is in pocket?
Yeah. I have slip-ups, though. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to even lie to you, but if my friend, like some of my friends that's on Team Monster, because I got a cardio club too up under her name, if they don't talk to me for like 3 or 4 days and they know I ain't on that semi-truck and they know I'm home, they gonna tear this phone up, or they coming to the house knocking on the door. Come on, get up, because we know what's going on.
Oh yeah, for sure, because there done been times, man, where if I don't hear from James, because I talk to this man every day, he a member of my family now. You know, if I don't talk to him, you know, day one thing, but if it go 2 days, I'm tearing his line up like, bro, what you doing? You good? Do I need to come out there? Because I know last time he had some stuff going on, and me and one of the homies was on his way out. We was on our way out to where he stayed at to see, you know, if he was good. You know what I mean? So we do have to check on our friends and everything. And this is my message for the people out there. Don't just ignore your friend. If somebody's your friend and you love them, check on them. Make sure they all right. Talk to them, because I'm going to tell you what our most powerful thing is as human beings. The most powerful tool in our body is our mouth. Right. Our ability to communicate. So we have to communicate with our loved ones, man, and our friends when they're going through stuff, man, because you don't know, the suicide rate amongst black males is up right now. Our incarceration rates have been, climbing steadily since then. And we have a lot of issues going on right now, man. Yeah. Life is hard, man. Life is hard. You shouldn't ever have to deal with it alone. You shouldn't have to deal with it alone, man. How can people contact you, bro?
Well, you can contact me on my Facebook page at Calvin Hawkins. You'll see me up there. Well, you'll see my daughter, and then a banner of her foundation. Mm-hmm. And we just got her foundation email up, and it is, let me double check it because my wife just did it. It's nnmhhfinc@gmail.com. And her foundation, we got her foundation page up. My wife just wanted me to look over it, and then I'm going to launch it on Facebook. And it's Nikisha Nicole Monster Hodges Hawkins Foundation. And it's the banner, and they have me and her up there, her face, and then my wife and my daughter. It's just all on the same banner.
Yeah, man. Please let us, man, please go out and support this brother. Hit him up if you have any questions. Don't hit him with the bullshit, because we will come and holler at your ass. But
appreciate it.
One thing I wanted to get out there, man, it's very important that our young people, not to come up here sound like an old preaching ass man, because I'm far from it. It's very important that you kids listen to your parents when they tell y'all something. Because sometimes as parents, we worry about everything. I'm always worried about my kids. I know you always worried about yours, James, but we can't be with y'all 24/7. So when we do tell y'all something, take notes to it, man, because you don't get a chance all the time to learn. That mistake doesn't get the opportunity to progress to a lesson for everybody.
Right. I'm going to say this, and I think it's real important. And I can say this because I lived that life. I lived a life behind a gun, and I can honestly say I never thought about taking a kid's life when I went out there and did my thing. And thank God I don't live that life no more. But the cats that's out there with the pistols and doing their thing, think about who you might hit opposed to who you want to hit when you're shooting that pistol. And this is the effect you get all the time. This man right here, you know what I'm saying? And nobody want to cause nobody that much pain and grief, man. And it's not worth it at the end of the day. So I say to every motherfucker that lived the life I lived, sit down, put the pistol up, get out there and do it like we used to do it. Nigga, knuckle up and be a man about it. That's what I say. And I can honestly say I apologize because you have stupid people out there. And I include myself with it because we do things thinking that we doing the right shit when we gangbanging and we hurt innocent people. And it's a whole lot of cats out there like myself. I'm far from a hypocrite. I can't down cat that pick up a pistol and hit a block because that's the life I used to live. But I can say enough is enough. And for you and all the other people, I'm getting teary-eyed saying this, you know, that shit is our fault. It ain't mama's fault. It ain't daddy's fault. It ain't because the kids didn't listen. This is the consequences of not listening. It's stupid motherfuckers that think stupid.
They can't do it, man. Let's take care of each other, man. This is a very emotional episode, and I'm gonna jump into something right now. Just to all our fans out there, thank you. We coming up on our 100th episode, and we gonna have a celebration. This is for you guys. We're not charging no money for it. We want y'all to come out and hang out with us. We gonna have Mac 10 in the house, Glasses Malone, Yuck Mouth, and some other surprises. I don't want to say too many people's names because you know how it is when people don't show up to stuff, but it's gonna be a big event. That's going to be Sunday, March 21st at 3 o'clock. It's going to be at a secret location. All we asking is that you hit us up in RSVP by March 10th. info@digitalsoapboxmedia.com. That's info@digitalsoapboxmedia.com. We ask the masks are mandatory, so you can't come up here without no mask on or no shit like that. We're trying to keep each other safe, man. And we gonna have a good time, man. Hopefully Calvin be back out here with us, man.
I'll get another load to come out here and kick it with y'all. Y'all family now.
For sure, man. Yes, indeed, man. And
well, I'm gonna have masks for sale. I'm gonna go get that 30 for 99 cents. I'm charging $5 a mask.
Yeah, so if y'all don't want to pay James that $5 a mask, no, fuck it, make it 10. That way, make sure that they wear it.
Bring your own shit.
Yeah, bring your own shit, man. And you know what? This is the most emotional episode we've done. I don't see, James shedding tears. I'm shedding tears, man, and 8 don't shed tears up here. Our children are our most valuable resource, so let's take care of them. And to those guys out there with the gun, if you go do what you do, be up close and personal with it. Make it to where you can't hit nobody else. Actually put that motherfucker down and go fight. Go fight, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, and I see it, man, the Goody Mob had a saying when somebody asked them what their name meant, and they said, the good die young, mostly over bullshit. And that's exactly what it is, man.
That's the truth.
Right.
And we gonna get up out of here. We holler at y'all next week.
Let me say this. Reggie, this update on Reggie. Reggie is up and talking, and he's getting better. So everybody out there that's worried about Reg is better. We already know he's getting better because he's talking shit. So that's a good thing, man. I'm glad he's doing better. And that COVID shit ain't no bullshit. Some real shit.
Yeah, it is. And prayers and everything like that work. Keep praying for the brother because, he still got to, he's doing better. He up and talking right now, but keep him still in your prayers and everything because he got to, he's getting better.
I can't wait to talk shit to that nigga.
He's getting better. Well, we out here for real this time. We holler at y'all next week.
100.
Late.
Finally get a chance